These are the eyes of a man who has had his soul sucked from his body in a vampiric sort of way, which isn't much of a shock when you see who they belong to. And this whole story between Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith continues to get more and more insane. And today we just got even more shocking news coming from Jada Pinkett Smith about everything that is going on. And honestly, this just makes the whole thing where Will Smith went up on stage and did the thing that he did to Chris Rock last year seem even more insane than it did even before this. So today, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what is going on here. Jada Pinkett Smith says that she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016. This is just the beginning of the news, my friends. Just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg. But this was shocking in itself to many people, including a lot of Hollywood celebrities and people across the entire internet. But the news went public as part of an exclusive clip from her upcoming NBC News interview with Hoda Kotb. Pinkett Smith told her that her marriage is more complicated than most people realize. While she and the Men in Black star have been married since 1997, she said that they have completely separate lives since 2016, which she describes in her book coming up, her memoir, which is called Worthy. Worthy. Jada Pinkett Smith is worthy, everyone. I don't know what she's worthy of. Ridicule? Probably. So, Kotb asked Pinkett Smith about her marriage situation, which she said surprised her the most out of the book's many surprising things. And the Matrix Resurrections actress confirmed that she and her husband are still legally married, but are not romantically involved. It was not a divorce on paper, Kotb said in the clip. Right, Pinkett Smith replied, but it was a divorce. Divorce, Pinkett Smith answered. So this whole thing just makes the whole situation where Will Smith got up on stage and did the thing to Chris Rock that we all remember from the Oscars last year seem even more crazy. Like, why on earth would Will Smith stoop to this level of being this much of a simp? It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but this shows just how broken Will Smith is, just how much of a completely shattered man that he is. But it gets even worse than that, my friends. We are just beginning this train of insanity. Jada Pinkett Smith breaks down why she thinks she was blamed. Jada Pinkett Smith recently explained why she believes she took so much blame from the public after her husband Will Smith did the thing to Chris Rock that he did. And this is what she had to say. But I also understood at the same time, considering the false narrative that I had cheated on Will, or I was like some adulteress. Will had never done that before. The false narrative? The false narrative that you cheated on Will? Right. False narrative, everyone. It's the false narrative. Right. Okay. All right. Sure. Whatever you say, Jada Pinkett. She added, and I think that when we just look at human nature, when you look at the breadcrumbs, people need something to blame. And so people not knowing what was happening behind the scenes, I surely wasn't surprised that I got blamed. But I'm worthy, everyone. I'm worthy. This whole thing is so insane, so ridiculous. Like, what? So she is basically saying that it was that people were mad at her. She's making herself somehow, this is how narcissistic Jada Pinkett Smith is, she is somehow making herself the victim out of this whole crazy situation between Will Smith and Chris Rock, which brings us then to this crazy story about Chris Rock that no one saw coming. Chris Rock allegedly asked Jada Pinkett Smith out on a date amid divorce rumors. Could this be the actual reason why Will Smith went up on stage and did what he did to Chris Rock? Potentially. This is all absolutely insane. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage has been a topic of interest for many in recent years, even to Chris Rock, according to Pinkett Smith. Every summer, all the reports would come out that me and Smith were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris Rock, he thought that we were getting a divorce, so he called me and basically he was like, I'd love to take you out. Oh my gosh. Could this be the insane reason why Will Smith got up on stage? Maybe he knew about this. Maybe Jada Pinkett Smith was, boasting about this to Will Smith and tormenting him with this. And that is why he snapped. Who knows? But this is absolutely insane. The drama around this whole situation is getting so crazy. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting divorced? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled and he profusely apologized. And that was that. Well, that was that until, you know, the Oscars. But with all of that being said, let me know what you think about all of this insanity in the comments below. What do you think about everything that continues to happen between these two? It is absolutely ridiculous, but I want to hear what you guys have to say, so let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.